Hello dear learners, today we are going to discuss the internal structure of heart from the chapter cardiovascular system. So I welcome you all to the session internal structure of heart. In previous videos also, in our earlier video, we have seen the introduction to cardiovascular system. We have seen the anatomy of the heart. Okay. Now we will go towards the internal structure of heart. So as you all know, internal structure, heart is having internal structure as well as outer structure. Okay. So you will find some layers which we will be studying in the external structure of the heart or outer structure of the heart. And as far as the internal structure of heart is confined, we are going to talk about the few things. Like in last video also we have seen that cardiovascular system comprise of heart and the blood vessels. So now we are on the heart, which is a pumping organ of the body. We are on the internal structure of the heart. Okay. So first of all, I would like to show you that superficially how it looks like. As you all know, in the introduction also we have seen, or the anatomy also we have seen, the basically four chambers. Okay. The chambers which are atria and two ventricles. Okay. If you will see here, these are the two atrias. Okay. This is left one and this is right one, though it is exactly opposite, which we have seen in the introduction lecture. Okay. Atrias are nothing but they are called as receiving chambers and which are superior in location. मतलब ये ऊपर है. So these are superior chambers and these are receiving chambers. Okay. Receiving मतलब क्या? They are receiving the blood. From where? They are receiving, like here if you will see the right atrium, it is receiving the blood from the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava as well as coronary sinus, which is present in the coronary sulcus from the outer region. I will show you the coronary sulcus. See, this is nothing but the vessels which are present in the coronary sulcus. Okay. The sulcus which is present between the two ventricles, it is intraventricular sulcus, and this is coronary sulcus wherein the coronary sinus is present. Okay. So from all these vessels, the right atria will receive the deoxygenated blood, since as you can see here the blue color. Okay. And the left atria, again this is a receiving chamber because this will also receive the blood from the blood vessels, like these are the pulmonary veins through which it will receive the blood from the lungs. Okay. So these are called as superior and receiving regions, and these two ventricles, here you can see this is the right ventricle, this is the left ventricle. Okay. So right ventricle and left ventricle, both the ventricles are inferior in position. If you will see, they are down, and these are called as pumping chambers. Why pumping chambers? Because these left ventricle, okay, is going to pump the blood into the aorta, and this right ventricle is going to pump the blood into the pulmonary trunk further, which will divide into the right and the left pulmonary artery to provide the blood to the lungs. Okay. So these are the basic four chambers of the heart. Again, you have a prominent feature which can be seen on the surface of the heart, like atria specifically you can see. Okay. These are the two auricles, okay, which is present on the right atrium as well as the left atrium. Okay. Now what are auricles? If you will see, auricles are nothing but these are the wrinkled pouch like structure. Okay. तो इनका significance क्या है? These are going to increase the capacity of the atrias to hold the blood, to hold the larger volume of the blood. And why these are called as auricles? Because these are of the shape of the ears of the dog. That is the reason these are called as the auricles. Like auricle resembling to the ear. Okay. So these are the parts of the heart, like chambers. If you have seen this diagram, okay, these are the chambers and the auricles which are covering both the atrium to increase the capacity to hold the large volume of the bloods. Okay. Now if you will see within these chambers, you can see this off-white colored structures, okay, like creamish colored structures, okay. Now what are they? These are nothing but these are valves, okay. Now again, what is the significance of the valve? Valves are basically, their purpose is to maintain the unidirectional flow of the blood. Unidirectional means what? It is only in one direction, okay, and the flow of blood. That means if the blood from the right atrium is coming to the right ventricle through this cream colored structure or off white colored structure, called, the name of this structure is nothing but, as you can see here, this is the tricuspid valve, okay. And then if you look into the left side, okay, the left atria, from left atria the blood is coming to the left ventricle through the structure named bicuspid valve, okay. So these are nothing but tricuspid and bicuspid valve. So bicuspid valve, as you can see in the label, it is also known as mitral valve. Now why this is also known as mitral valve? Okay, because this, first of all I will tell you how to remember this. BI-MI, okay, BI-MI. So bicuspid valve, which is also known as mitral valve, okay. Why it is known as mitral valve? Because it resembles to that of the Bishop's mitre. मतलब उसका जो कैप होता है, okay, वो कैप का स्ट्रक्चर कैसे होता है? फ्रंट में it is tapered and at the back it is with the deep cleft, okay. ये बिशॉप्स मीटर मतलब हैट जो होता है बिशॉप्स का, as you can see like शेफ का हैट, okay, it is same as that of the structure, okay. That is the reason it is also called as mitral valve. So bicuspid valve is also known as mitral valve and it is present between the right atrium and the right ventricle. This is the prominent feature. Then the tricuspid valve, it is present between the right atrium and the right ventricle, okay. So these are the two valves which are nothing but, they are called as tricuspid and bicuspid. Together both are called as AV valves, okay, atrioventricular valves, okay. तो ये valves का prominent feature क्या है? These valves point downwards, okay, and the name is atrioventricular valve. That is, since they are connecting the atrias and the ventricle, the name is atrioventricular valve. And another feature you have, the feature which is nothing but this label you can see, these are the pulmonary valves, okay. These basically, like the valve which is present in the pulmonary trunk, okay, this is nothing but pulmonary valve, which is also known as semilunar valve. Now why this is semilunar valve? Because the name semilunar is because of the shape of this valve. As you can see in the structure, this shape resembles a crescent shape, like half moon shaped, okay. This is something, lunar is something which is connected with the moon and semi is half. जैसे कि हम लोग बोलते हैं semi पैठनी, okay. So it is not a pure पैठनी, but it is a improved version, or not improved version, you can say it is the lower version. So same way, semi is nothing but half and lunar is something which is connected with the moon, that is half moon. So the name is given to the valve is like semilunar valve, which is also known as pulmonary valve because it is present in the pulmonary trunk, okay. Then again you have one more valve called as aortic valve, which you can see in the label, which is present in the aorta, okay. Now as you might have came to know that these are present in the blood vessels, like, okay, pulmonary trunk and the aorta, and these are present between the chambers of the heart, okay, atrium and the ventricle. So these are the next prominent features, valves after the chambers, okay. Now we will see one by one the chambers, okay. So this I would like to show you that the valve ka feature, like if you will take a section, okay, transverse section, so you can see the features of the valve. See, Since this is tricuspid, as you can see in the diagram, these are having 3 cusps, okay, and since this is bicuspid, these are having 2 cusps, okay. So this is the name, bicuspid and the tricuspid, and the pulmonary valve and the aortic valve, which you can see, okay, these are the normal structures, okay, which are pointing upward, and tricuspid and bicuspid are pointing downward, if you will see in the diagram. Now in the structure, if you can see, like the chambers we are going to deal with now, okay. So the very first chamber, if you will see, this is right atrium, okay. Now this right atrium is receiving the blood from the, like, since the atria are receiving chamber, these will receive the blood from the vessels which are returning to the heart, called as veins, okay. So this is superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, as well as this is receiving the blood from the coronary sinus too, okay, when we are dealing with the right atrium. So if you will see the characteristic feature, this feature which you can see between the right atrium and the left atrium, this is nothing but interarterial septum, okay, means between the 2 atrias, okay. So interarterial septum, this is nothing but, if you will see the septum, it is separating the 2 atrias. Definitely it will separate the 2 atrias, okay. Why? Because if you are going to see the feature, these 2 atrias contain different bloods, okay. This is containing oxygenated blood, this is containing deoxygenated blood. So this should not get mixed. So the significance of the septum is what? This keeps the 2 atria separated. And how this septum is formed? It is formed from the pectinate muscles of the anterior valve, okay, due to the muscular ridges which are extending to the auricles between the right atrium and the left atrium, and it forms a thin partition between the 2 atrias, which is known as interarterial septum, okay. वो septum का prominent feature क्या है? As you can see here in the label, this is nothing but this cavity or this is oval depression which is known by the name fossa ovalis. ये क्या है? ये इस interarterial septum का एक prominent feature है. फोसा ओवालिस क्या होता है? ड्यूरिंग द फीटल डेवलपमेंट जो फोरामन ओवाले होता है उसका रिमेनेंट पोर्शन जो है, मतलब फोरामन ओवाले soon after the birth it will close to prevent the passage of the blood between the right atrium and the left atrium, and it will form a deep cleft or cavity like oval depression which is known by the name fossa ovalis, okay. Then we will talk about the next feature, which is right ventricle. So as we have seen earlier also, the tricuspid valves are present, okay, but how they will maintain the unidirectional flow, this we will see now, okay. So if you will look into the structure of this tricuspid valve, as we have seen that since these are having 3 cusps, okay, that is the reason this is known as ट्राइकस्पिड वाल्व, ओके. तो इसमें क्या होता है? ये जो फीचर्स तुम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, द नेम्स लाइक पैपिलरी मसल्स, कॉर्डे टेंडिने, ओके. ये जो कस्प्स होते हैं ना वाल्व के, वट एवर इट मे बी, लेट इट बी अ ट्राइकस्पिड वाल्व और अ बाइकस्पिड वाल्व, दीज आर कनेक्टेड टू अ टेंडन लाइक कॉर्ड्स कॉल्ड chordae tendinae. See, these you can see tendon like cords, like thread like structures which you can see, these are nothing but chordae tendinae, okay. These chordae tendinae are further in turn connected with the cone shaped feature. See, this you can see here, this is the cone shaped feature, okay. These cone shaped features are nothing but papillary muscles, okay, and the raised bundles of the cardiac muscle fibers called tuberculae cornae, okay, chordae tendinae or tuberculae cornae, as you can see here, okay. So this is about the valve. This is the connectivity. Now इसका significance क्या है? इसका significance है कि जैसे ही papillary muscles stretch करेंगे, like see, दिस इज द कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड स्टेट एंड दिस इज द रिलैक्स स्टेट. जब पैपिलरी मसल्स रिलैक्स्ड है, कॉर्डे टेंडिने का जो थ्रेड लाइक फीचर होता है, दिस विल ऑल्सो गेट रिलैक्स्ड एंड द ब्लड विल फ्लो इन. दैट मीन्स वाल्व विल गेट ओपन. ओके, एंड एज द पैपिलरी मसल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, ओके, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होंगे तो ये ऊपर जाएंगे, एंड जब ये ऊपर जाएंगे तो कॉर्डे टेंडिने अल्टीमेटली ये स्ट्रेच होने वाले हैं, एंड स्ट्रेच होने के बाद ये वाल्व क्लोज हो जाएगा. सो व्हेन दिस वाल्व विल क्लोज, this will prevent the blood to again go from the right ventricle to the right atrium. okay, मतलब यहाँ से जो ब्लड वापस जाएगा राइट एट्रिया में, उसका फ्लो प्रिवेंट होगा. क्यों? बिकॉज ऑफ द स्ट्रेचिंग ऑफ दीज पैपिलरी मसल्स. और अगर पैपिलरी मसल्स रिलैक्स कंडीशन में है तो यूनिडायरेक्शनल फ्लो होगा ब्लड का, एंड व्हेन दे विल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, these will close and this will prevent the entry of the blood from the right ventricle to the right atrium back. okay, so this is the significance of these papillary muscles and the tubercle cornae, which are nothing but papillary muscles are nothing but tubercle cornae, and these are in turn connected to the chordae tendineae, which are the cord like structure. Because of these chordae tendineae, because of this tubercle cornae, that is nothing but papillary muscles, ये जो cone shaped structure है, इनके contraction और relaxation के वजह से unidirectional flow maintain होगा. okay, then if you will look into the next feature coming towards the left atrium. okay, लेफ्ट एट्रियम अगर आप देखोगे तो जैसे कि राइट एट्रियम में ब्लड आता था, वैसे ही लेफ्ट एट्रियम में भी ब्लड आता है. okay, so it comes from where? It comes from, if you will see in the structure, this is the left atrium, and this left atrium is receiving the blood from the lungs to the heart, the left atrium, through the pulmonary veins, as you can see here. Now, as we have discussed earlier also, though these are veins, these are red in color, that means these are carrying oxygenated blood. So this is an exception, since these carry oxygenated blood, though these are veins. And again the pulmonary artery, left and right, these are again the exceptions, though these are the arteries, these are carrying the blue, that is deoxygenated blood. So this oxygenated blood is received by the left atria, and now this is supposed to pass this blood to the left ventricle through the bicuspid valve. So the mechanism is same. When the papillary muscles will stretch, the valves will open and the blood will come from the left atrium to the left ventricle, and when these will relax, this will shunt and this will prevent the backflow of blood from the left ventricle to the left atrium. okay, so the same thing, like these are also having the same feature, papillary muscles which are nothing but tubercle cornae, cone shaped tubercle cornae, जिनको हम लोग papillary muscles बोलते हैं, and these are nothing but chordae tendineae, जो कि cord like structures है, इनका contraction and relaxation maintain करता है unidirectional flow. okay, plus if you will see the left ventricle, okay, the aorta में ये left ventricle अभी pumping chamber है, since it is ventricle and it is having a thick myocardium compared to the right ventricle. okay, तो ये thick myocardium क्यों होता है? क्योंकि इसको force में blood force करना है, एकदम force में, pressure में into the aorta, which is providing the blood to the body. okay, so ये blood left ventricle से aorta में जब जाएगा तो इसका फ्लो कौन मेंटेन करने वाला है? इसका फ्लो मेंटेन करने वाला है again the one more valve which we have seen, that is nothing but aortic valve. okay, so these are nothing but semilunar valve. तो ये जो एओर्टा में ब्लड गया, एओर्टा का द वेरी फर्स्ट ब्रांचिंग इफ यू विल सी, इट इज नथिंग बट कोरोनरी आर्टरी. ओके, तो एओर्टा से थोड़ा सा ब्लड कहाँ पे जाएगा? कोरोनरी आर्टरीज में जाएगा. कोरोनरी आर्टरीज जैसे कि हम लोगों ने लास्ट वीडियो में देखा है, तो ये आर्टरीज क्या करते हैं? ये सरफेस पे प्रेजेंट होते हैं एपिकार्डियम में, और जो मायोकार्डियम को ब्लड का सप्लाई देते हैं फॉर द प्रॉपर फंक्शनिंग ऑफ द हार्ट. okay, so this is nothing but the flow of the blood, and the aorta now is divided into two, like thoracic aorta and abdominal aorta, which will provide the blood. As the name abdominal, it will provide the blood to the lower abdomen, and as the name thoracic aorta, it will provide the blood to the organs which are in the upper abdominal region. Okay, so these aorta will carry the blood to the body. Okay, and ये जो connectivity है, if you will see in the structure, see here this one. Okay, this white colored feature, which is nothing but what it is called as, like if you will see, this is ligamentum arteriosum जो फॉर्म होता है. तो ये फीटल डेवलपमेंट स्टेजेस में क्या होता है? During fetal development stages, there is a temporary blood vessel which is known by the name ductus arteriosus. Okay, तो जैसे हम लोगों ने फोरामेन ओवाले देखा था, ये फोसा ओवालिस में कन्वर्ट होता है soon after the birth, वैसे ही सेम डक्टस आर्टेरियोसस नाम का एक ब्लड वेसल होता है जो ड्यूरिंग फीटल डेवलपमेंट ये लिंकिंग करता है बिटवीन द एओर्टा एंड द पल्मोनरी ट्रंक. तो डक्टस आर्टेरियोसस सून आफ्टर द बर्थ ये क्लोज होता है. ओके, तो ये जो डक्टस आर्टेरियोसस क्लोज होता है सून आफ्टर द बर्थ, इट लीव्स अ रिमेनेंट नोन एज लिगामेंटम आर्टेरियोसस, जो ये तुम लोगों को ऐसे दिखता है. ओके, लिगामेंटस आर्टेरियोसस का फंक्शन क्या है? इट शोज द कनेक्टिविटी बिटवीन द एओर्टा एंड द पल्मोनरी ट्रंक, विच यू कैन सी इन द डायग्राम. सी, दिस इज द एओर्टा एंड द पल्मोनरी ट्रंक, एंड दिस इज द व्हाइट कलर लाइन, okay, which is nothing but called as ligamentum arteriosum. okay, तो ऐसे इसके भी जब डिफेक्ट्स होते हैं तो ये कंजेनाइटल हार्ट डिफेक्ट में जाता है. ओके, तो ये हम लोग डिटेल में कंजेनाइटल हार्ट डिफेक्ट्स में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. ओके, नाउ this is about the all chambers of the heart, okay, which we have seen in detail, which is under the internal structure of the heart. Okay, so this is we are here we finish with the internal structure of the heart. So I would like to summarize the things like what we have seen. We have seen the 4 chambers of the heart, then we have seen different vessels which are carrying blood to the heart and away from the heart, and then we have seen the valves, okay, which comes under the internal structure of the heart and different synonyms of the features. So with this we finish with the internal structure of the heart. Thank you for patient listening, and you can visit our site www.pharmacyinfoline.com, where you will get varied stuff on the pharma, okay, as well as the current scenarios in pharma. And we also have YouTube channel wherein you will get the videos, and you have free membership, you have the free access to the videos, as well as you have the paid membership starting from ₹29 per month. So you can join us with join button, and you can enjoy the unlimited videos on MCQs as well as the theory portions. Thank you.